Hey guys, how you guys doing today? Um, gonna start the season 1, episode 1 of the Returning into the Smoke, and we're gonna talk about the Clash and some more information. But gonna just let this clock run out for a few more minutes, and then I'll be ready to go. I'll go through comments if I get any after each portion I want to talk about. But there is one big story that headlined today that I want to get to first. Get your guys' opinions on, but I think we're gonna be getting into. Hey guys, what's up? So the big story of the day, what actually happened in January, and it's the Kyle Busch scandal. I'm gonna call it a scandal because I don't know. That's what everybody calls it these days. But I wish my camera was like down here. It's just that's why I'm gonna try to move things around. I got my green screen. I got a green screen finally, just for this kind of stuff. But so Kyle Busch got caught, I believe, by TSA when he got to. Well, he was in this country, but TSA caught him having a gun, which he had a concealed carry permit for. But he didn't know the laws of where he was going. He was going to Mexico, and Mexico doesn't allow U.S. permits to go through. And he should have done his research, but he didn't. So that's why um I guess there's a $1,100 fine and 3.5. I'm gonna Bob Parker said like 3.5. I'm guessing it's 3.5 months in jail. But because he didn't cross over into the country, he was in the country, they just let it slip, and he went back to North Carolina. I don't know. I just don't understand it. Like be so negligent with something like that because it's a pretty big deal, you know. Even though it's going to be in the belly of the plane, we've seen movies before where people got in the belly of the plane, so not very uncommon to be a little scared about it at least. But that was a big story of the day. I saw that this morning with Bob Pockris. Um, I'm gonna do my notes from my original podcast. I was gonna do. I got a new piece or laptop, actually, a gaming laptop, and I'm gonna kind of go through the my notes from then, and then I'm gonna start working with the Clash. So Ross Chastain move is done. NASCAR doesn't like it. The hell melon or whatever you want to call it, but NASCAR didn't like it, so they decided to ban it. You get a penalty plus a time penalty. Um, it was just so, and then no more. Oh, and then um, no more stage breaks on road courses. So Sonoma and uh Oval or the Indianapolis road course even, which to me it kind of upsets me. I think a little bit because I don't know, like the fact that um road courses are kind of when you um need to have some, I guess, some stage breaks or something, like a break of some sort. At the Clash they did a I'll get to more, but it was pretty cool. Wiz Khalifa did get bleeped out for one or two words, but I'll talk to more about that. Fox is looking for a new contract. So Fox is looking for a new contract, and Amazon, which I've been saying this for a while now, Amazon is thinking about picking up the streaming rights for it. Which, if that was the case, I wouldn't mind paying like $10 extra to get the streaming rights, or not the streaming rights, but if it was like an extra package, kind of like a sports package or something like that. Because Amazon already does football, so why don't they do NASCAR? It would be so cool to have watch the NASCAR races every weekend, every time you want to. But that's not happening until 2024. Um, Harvick is actually going to go up in the booth in 2024. As now an analyst, race analyst, which I think it's a good thing to have people from the previous years. But when you get Tony Stewart and all these older guys talking about, oh well, this is how this track goes. Tracks change over the years, and they don't really. Watch my dog over there. He's sleeping right now. But yeah, like um, what was I talking about? Oh, but I'm gonna skip this one. I said who's going to win the clash. I'm gonna still talk about that in in first person, but the clash was awesome. Truex Jr. won it. I think it was a good year for him to win, but Almirola has a 2-year contract, so and Kevin Harvick's leaving, and then Briscoe's probably gonna stay there for a while, but the other guy he had, which is I'm trying to think who his name is. Now he's driving the 00. Oh, Cole Custer. He went back down to Xfinity, so I don't know. I don't know what Stewart thinks in him or Haas. I don't know, but Kyle Busch is it with RCR now, and Kurt Busch went on a believe the ceremony for the class of 2023. Um, um, yeah, I mean most when all they do the ceremonies and stuff like that. Kurt Busch told them that he's still with 2311 or 23XI or what you want to call it, but he has not been cleared to race. So he still won a race, but for some reason, I don't know. Like we saw Ryan Newman get out of the hospital less than 24 hours after his like thinking he was gonna pass away, and then you get a guy like Kurt Busch, which is I think he's a little younger than Ryan Newman. He um he has to have more support. So um but thoughts about Jimmy Johnson returning to NASCAR. you never He's gonna they don't have I guess they don't have a charter for him for his team. So with what's it, Legacy Motor Club. Now now Richard Petty is only a spokesperson. So he's not even really he's not a and he's got the deal with the other guy, um GMS or whatever. But I'm trying to get these podcasts out every Monday. And I said after the Clash. Well, it's still after the Clash, but it's what's today? Tuesday, I think. Yeah, it's Tuesday. So trying to get them out on Monday. Um, and then Tuesday would be the rewind of the same podcast on YouTube. So I'm gonna work on that. Um, um, so and I'm trying to start up a new website for the channel. Something that I can um, show details about my what's going on, podcast, when's the podcast live again, and all this other stuff. But let's go into the Clash now. The for during well in general the heats were really like even in um practice they were beating and banging, pushing each other. One spun around during practice. That was crazy. But in Heat 1, um, we got a lot of talking to do. So there's a lot of bumping and banging. Um, Almirola, um, Bowman, Logano, and Haley and Gregson got the first heat. Second heat was pretty wild too. They were going three wide. Um, and I saw a lot of shift, like at least in one car I saw some shifting. Doing on it's only a quarter mile track. Why are you shifting? But I'd stay in the same gear and roll it all the way through. But these new cars are something different. Oh, sorry guys, bumped my mic. So in Heat 2, um, Kyle Busch and Truex Jr. were head to head. And then Harvick spins in number 2. There was just a lot of beating and banging, and it wasn't even in the um. So I'll kind of skip through a little bit of this because it's like I just wrote notes back and forth about Haley, Suarez, Byron, and um, the two people that were in the last chance qualifiers ended up in the pits because they never it's a no fuel track. They don't put fuel in the cars even when they're waiting for the halftime show. So I believe McDowell and yeah, McDowell was he got the first last chance qualifier, and then I don't know who got the second chance. But during the the main event or whatever, um 43 went the infield, he broke apart. He and then this is where I'm gonna get talking to a little bit. But Austin Dillon was going good. Ross Chastain and Hamlin got into it, but the and then Bubba was having a good day, but he got spun. See if it says. Oh yeah, it was Austin Dillon that bumped him. I believe so. But he was fuming in the car. He was like, "Don't let me get out of this car. Don't let me get out of this car." But Kyle Busch he's grown up a little bit. I don't think. Oh, and then you are watching that right now. Um, During practice, um, Ty Gibbs' car went on fire, so he had to get into the uh last chance qualifier, but it's just advertisement. But like Austin Dillon and Kyle Busch both look like they're out of there. Let's try to get this a little bit open. Let's play the footage of him.
We were really good at the first half of the race, obviously, and then all the cautions. Just I couldn't tell if I was letting it get too cold or letting it get too hot. And then once I fell back to fourth, I realized I was letting everything get too cold, and so I was kicking myself for that. But quickly adjusted, and I got back going. And the three just never trying to make a corner. He just always running to my left rear. It is what it is. It's I got run into the fence by him down the straightaway on that restart, so I gave him a shot, and then we get dumped. So it sucks. But y'all are looking for something, but I ain't gonna give you
that. So, oh shoot, I went cut back to NASCAR. So it was the three, and like the media usually does, they look for something to nab at, like, oh, like, so are you mad at him now, or like what's gonna happen? And it gets over hyped, and then eventually you can't do very much about it. Like, but yeah, Truex Jr. won the main event. The halftime show was halfway decent. Like I said, was Khalifa got bleeped a few times, and but in general, it was a pretty nice race. I wish they could put a whole field on that track. Oh, that'd be so cool. They would be bumping and banging every lap. Like there was a lot of cautions too that were coming up then because everybody wanted to get in the first place. But yep. So looking Monday, the 13th, which we have an off weekend. So it'll just be news from this past week um of news and all that. So for now, um that's all from Into the Smoke, and hopefully I see you guys next time, and stay out of the smoke. Oh, and one more thing, guys. I'm gonna try to do some live streaming. I don't know what game, but in the next few hours I'll decide if I want to do live streaming tonight or over the weekend. Because it's only Tuesday, but there's a lot of time I could live stream. So, and I might have something to show you guys. I don't know. Got something in my head I might do. So, you might not see my face, but I'll let you guys in on a little secret later on this week if I'm going to do that. But until next time, guys. again, stay out of the smoke, and I might live stream tonight. Probably not tonight. I'm kind of tired. I've had to do stuff today, so I'll probably let you guys go tonight, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.